Hi everyone, this is Yari and welcome to my life. I have some moments when I start being super creative, when I'm super excited, when I try to stay positive and active, and I plan a lot of things. I do this, I do that, and all of a sudden I am in my bed, lazy, I'm upset, I'm depressed. I have all these mood swings and I don't know how to deal with them. I don't know how to listen to my body. And if that sounds familiar to you as well, here's what I do to make me feel better and to actually realize what is happening to me. First of all, it's the procrastination period, and it's the procrastination time that you are spending on social media, just hours and hours of scrolling and feeling bad about yourself and doing nothing. You think that you are relaxing, but in fact, you are not. You are just spamming your mind with these images, with these videos, with this constant information that you keep pouring into your brain and your eyes. Visualize your mind like a flower. So your mind is a flower that you are trying to water it day by day to grow. But instead of watering it day by day, you just pour. Actually, I just poured water. You just pour a lot of water. Oh my God, that's a sign. You're just pouring a lot of water, and eventually that plant won't grow anymore because it will drown. You see other people traveling, you see your interest projected in others people's social media, and you think that's real. Well, it's not. Are they really this person that they are showing up on the internet? Let me tell you, they're not. A lot of people are using social media as a creative tool. This is a tool that we as creators, we use to express ourselves. This is like the channel that we use to express our creativity. But don't take that for granted. Don't take that information as it's shown to you. Don't try to buy everything. Don't try to believe all the videos that you're looking into in TikTok, in Instagram. I also do that. I used to do that every day. I would spend like 6 hours on TikTok and Instagram and Pinterest and everything. I would switch from an app to other, to the other, to the other, and go next and more content. And you know what happened to me? I start being depressed and I start having thoughts that I would normally not have. I would start believing that my life is not what I actually want. And it's not like I realized that I need to change my life because something is not working. No, my life is working. I just take everything for granted and I cannot be happy about the things that I once prayed for. I once prayed for the life that I'm having now. And now, after hours of scrolling and seeing everybody else's lives, I start realizing well, I'm not happy. I need to go there, I need to do that. It was something toxic. It was something that was poisoning my brain. It was poisoning my mind and my thoughts, and I start feeling anxious. It's you being in your bed and scrolling for hours and hours and wondering what you can do better to make your life better, when in fact your life is better. You just need to block that phone, go live your life. Go out in nature. Stay in the sun for 10 minutes. Try a new skill. Try learning something new. You are comparing yourself with, oh, I wish I can take better pictures. Then learn how to do it. I wish I could be better at gym. I don't know how to use half of the equipments that the gym has. But you know what I do? I stay and I learn how to do and how to practice those exercises. I stay, I watch videos, but with what purpose? With the purpose of learning something, with the purpose of teaching something that is teaching me something good for myself, not for the purpose that, oh, this person is doing this, I should why don't I look like that person? Why am I not good enough? Why am I so skinny? Why are you comparing with this kind of images that you're seeing? Because you are being poisoned. You are being poisoned, and this is something not good for your health and not good for your well-being. Second part, start being present. Try to be present in your own life. Try to see everything. I made this exercise few times, and it actually helped me improve in this area. So my mind used to go in whatever places. Either it was in the past, either it's visualizing something from the future, but never here, never in the present moment. So what I started was like, I tried to make myself conscious and start looking at the trees, starting like seeing the details of a leaf, try to look up in the clouds, try to see a certain cloud, try to focus on that cloud, to see the shape, to try to ask myself questions, to stay present in the moment. And with these details and with this amount of work day by day, or maybe sometimes hour by hour, I realized that I'm more anchored in the present than I used to be. And it's an improvement. It's something with what I'm also dealing in this moment, you know. It's something that I'm not perfect at it. It's very hard. I don't think it's something that you can just change. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of consistency. It takes a lot of time to realize that you need to change something. Some people can change things instantly. It doesn't matter that you are that person, or you can do it as well. Or of course you can do it if you are strongly motivated, strongly determined to change something in your life. You will, trust me. It's like quitting a bad habit. You can do it instantly, or you can take baby steps, but the outcome is the most important thing. So don't look on how everybody else achieved that. Look in your own path, look to your own actions, what you can improve at yourself, what you can do better. Is it worth it to waste a day of your life, or days and days and days of your life, just because you feel like you're not strong enough? Believe me, you are, and I totally understand if you feel like one day having a bad week, a bad month. Take your time to grieve, take your time to relax, take your time to listen to your body, but don't go on that extreme when you won't want to do anything anymore. Don't stay in that extreme where life is not meaningful to you anymore. Don't stay on that extreme where you feel like everybody else is better than you and you are just a piece of something that is just placed on this earth and you have no purpose in life. We all have a purpose, because otherwise God would have not put us here on this earth to have a life. We all have a purpose. I'm struggling myself with finding my own purpose, you know. I tried a lot of things. I had a lot of jobs, different jobs, like with different backgrounds. I tried to learn a lot of things. I gave up a lot of things. I haven't finished a lot of things. But you know, I'm not giving up, because I believe that one day I will find my purpose here. And so I believe so do you. You can look into your soul. Maybe you will find purpose by talking with yourself, by digging there in your soul and finding what you're good for, what is meaningful for you in this life. Or maybe not. Maybe God will show you different directions in life so you can actually try and try. Be consistent. Don't get lost and don't compare yourself with other people. The most important lesson that I've learned in this life so far is that, and I can give this advice. Usually I don't give advices to people, but this is the advice that I want to give you. That you should not compare yourself with anybody else. You should not. The minute you do this, it's like you lose the game. Don't compare yourself. My phone died, but I'm back again. And what I want to say is that I watched a video, and in that video, it was that girl saying, have you noticed how easy it is to commit to a meeting, like with a friend? Like you just go and grab a coffee with your best friend or with some people in your life, but when you promise that you will do something for yourself, you won't. You will skip it instantly. Why is it like that? Because you think you do not deserve the time? Or is it like you are an extreme people pleaser? You always say yes to the others, but you will say no to yourself, when the time that you are spending on yourself, for yourself, with yourself is the most valuable time and is the most precious investment that you can do. Trust me, time is the only resource that we have that is not coming back. Learn how to use it. Learn how to live your life. Don't skip it. Don't just skip it. Don't dedicate your time and energy to everybody but yourself. Be present in their lives. Be a good friend, but also be a good person for yourself. Show up for yourself when it's needed. Start saying no to some people. You know why? Because maybe you have some, like, you make a promise to somebody that you will show up. And instantly on that day, you don't want to show up anymore. You want to cancel the meeting, but you are not. But you're not. You're still showing. That it's a sign that you are a good friend and you made a sacrifice, you made a compromise. But when it's about you and something that you want to start reading a book, you want to start a certain hobby, you want to go to a certain place by yourself, you cancel it instantly. You don't like yourself. You don't like spending time with yourself. Why? Respect yourself more. If you want other people to respect you, respect yourself more. Show up for yourself. Even if it's hard, even if you want to cancel it, don't cancel it. Think of you as you are your best friend. And trust me, the thing's gonna change. The thing's gonna change, and this is like the first step that you can do. You wake up and you drink 1 cup of water, you will feel instantly better. Instead of saying that you will go for a run for 1 hour per day every day for 1 month, you say like, you get out of the bed instantly when you wake up and you do some 3 minutes breathing exercise. It will be more helpful and it will have a huge impact in your implementation of habits from like in the future than it has to commit with one big goal that maybe after 2 or 3 days you will give up. So having smaller and achievable goals will create this space and will create new nervous connections in your brain, and you will have this capacity of learning and implementing new habits later on in a more precise way and in a more disciplined way. So for example, I used to commit going to the gym. I would say that now I pay the membership, and because I paid for the membership, I will go every day and I will give the best out of myself. When in fact, when those moods were starting hitting me again and I was becoming lazy again, I was becoming depressed, sad, in my head all day, procrastinating, scrolling on the internet, searching, asking a lot of people about things and not actually committing to the goal that I just set and I paid the membership for, I would like waste the money, go maybe 2 or 3 times, not be able. This is just my experience. I'm not saying that everybody's like this or everybody, maybe you're stronger than I am and maybe you're more committed to your goals, and that's great. You're a great person, you are a great example. But even if you do not do this, even if you don't do this, it's like, it's okay. You can start from somewhere. You don't need to start with the bigger picture if you're not ready to see the bigger picture. You can start by implementing micro habits instead of setting one unachievable goal for you. Because I'm not saying that it's not achievable to commit going 3 times per week to the gym. Yeah, that's something very realistic, but for some people this is not. For some people it's very heavy to get out of the bed. It's very heavy to have those conversations with yourself, to look at yourself in the mirror and to be okay, and to not punish yourself or criticize yourself because you didn't do what you said you were doing. Maybe you will have some days when you won't feel at all like doing anything. That's also part of the process. Taking time for yourself is also part of the process, but try to decide what is best for you in that time. If you want to relax, as you say you want, try to disconnect your phone. Try to stay away from all the gadgets. Try to recharge like in nature. Try to get a good sleep. If you're struggling with getting a good sleep, you need to change somewhere if you want to see the change. Unfortunately, there won't be anybody who will tell you this. It's like, listen, I had a lot of people in my life telling me what should I do, what should I improve, what should I change in my life in order to feel certain things. And guess what? I changed those things and I didn't feel the certain things that they were promising I would feel, because I'm not like them. We are different. But you know what changed? I changed myself. And my life changed the minute I realized that I am responsible for my own actions. I'm responsible for designing my own character, for designing my own future. I'm not the best. I'm not a guru. I'm not anything. I'm just expressing what helped me.